Steve, how do you think he did tonight?
You know, let's understand that tonight was a dividing line, Don. From tonight on, President Trump owns the Afghanistan strategy. You can't blame the prior administration or the administration before that. He owns it now. Now, I've been to Afghanistan 13 times as a member of Congress in 16 years. This war's been going on for 17 years. I've been through 3 presidents going to Afghanistan and Iraq. And under all 3 presidents, I saw the difference between the easy solutions you mention on a campaign and the hard decisions you have to make as president. Tonight, Donald Trump made some hard decisions. There are no good decisions anymore. We're down to the least bad. Remaining in Afghanistan and increasing troop levels, though he wasn't specific, is the only option we have right now. Withdrawing completely would have been a disaster. And one final thought, Don. We're talking about this war as a 17-year war. Actually, this is a 178-year war. The British tried to tame Afghanistan. They couldn't. The Soviets tried to do it. They couldn't. I actually agree with Cliff. This is not a short-term solution. It's probably a much longer period than the American people have an appetite for. And if we're going to continue this engagement, we better learn to do more for the 1% of the population of Americans that are doing the fighting for the other 99% of us.
Anna, how do you think he did? Was he clear, you think? And does he? Do you agree with Steve? He owns the war now?
Oh, he absolutely does own the war. He's a commander-in-chief. He's got no option. I think he did fine on Afghanistan. He was reading off the script. He's got a chief of staff who's a 4-star Marine general, seasoned combat veteran. He's got a very strong combat veteran general running the Defense Department. He has got another one as his national security advisor. And, you know, I have this senator friend who said to me, when Trump doesn't think he knows the subject matter well, he defers to the people who do. And that often happens on military policy. It often happens on foreign policy, much less so on domestic policy. So when he's sticking to script, a script that was clearly written by these seasoned military veterans around him, he's fine, as long as he sticks to script. When he's talking off the cuff, you know, it gets a little scary.
And this would be difficult to speak about off the cuff, but this speech that he made tonight, this strategy that he endorsed, this was a big decision, and I think it was a difficult decision on his part to take. And I think, yes, he listens to his top advisors. Yes, he listens to his generals. And I think that's what you want a president to do. A president who doesn't listen to his generals, who doesn't give them the resources they need to do the job you're asking them to do, will fail, and that's not what you want. So
I think you're seeing much more the influence of John Kelly and much less the influence of the Steve Bannon isolationist alt-right types.
Yeah, well, you can see because the president on the campaign trail said different things about Afghanistan, wanting to get out and thinking. He said it was a war that wasn't worth fighting, or that we had been in it for too long, and that's a paraphrase there. Thank you, panel. I appreciate great conversation. I want to get back now to CNN senior political analyst Mark Preston live for us in Racine.